Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we're not starting in 2 minutes. So, fun fact, it is not letting me go live anywhere but Cash's YouTube page. So I'll have to go live on YouTube for Cash and Be the Change, because even Be the Change Facebook is not letting me go live. So I'm going to have to check out what's going on with that. So, fun fact. Let me go ahead and pull some comments up. I'm going to give you guys the update on how things are going. Let me take that off. I'll keep the comments up as well. Yeah, so apparently, I'm going to talk to Erica as well. Not letting me go live. Hey, everybody. Give you guys a quick update in just a minute. I was going to do what made you smile today on Be the Change, but if I'm not allowed to go live on that until the 23rd, I wonder what's happening before the 23rd, why we're not allowed to go live. All right. Hit the like button, share. I can't share on Facebook. I don't think we're up on Facebook. I think that's why we're only getting YouTube viewers. So hopefully people can see it over there. We can share this, I guess, to Facebook when it's all said and done. All right. So Cash, update from Cash and Erica. So I talked to Cash yesterday in the morning. He was not doing great. Afternoon, not doing great. But we're starting to get some good news in terms of the fact that we might be able to get things progressing. The capital case, which again can't talk much about, but he will be he'll be getting questioned, just like most of the people that attended the mostly peaceful protest. I've actually had some personal conversations with people, some old friends of mine. There's just a lot of misconceptions, and opening people's mind up to kind of what's going on and how they're rounding people up and how kind of crazy and insane that is the best thing we can do. Yeah, I'm assuming this is why they're blocking us. They're even blocking the Be the Change page on Facebook until the 23rd. Banned on Facebook, no idea why. Yeah, a lot of people are. So apparently it's going to be a lot of YouTube. So make sure you're following this and the BeTheChange.com. Sorry, YouTube.com/C/Be the Change USA. We'll go ahead and keep putting stuff up. I think it's allowing us to do written posts, so that I guess will be the way we communicate from here on. Fun. Also, make sure you go to #BeTheChange.com and subscribe, and we'll start maybe doing some posting through there. That's what I was making sure if we can't communicate, that's the way we do it. So, update. By the time I talked to Cash at night last night, he was in a much better mood. I read some of the messages, and I think this is, and I'm going to be, everybody stay on just for a minute. This isn't going to be long. I'm going to give you guys how to write, where to do that. You'll be able to start writing him letters and even provide like books and stuff to Erica that she can bring in, but don't do that just yet. But you can write letters for the judge, for the prosecuting attorney, as well as if you guys don't do any of the pay methods, you can even write a $2 check. Anything really helps right now. The legal fees we're getting, discounts on, but still not cheap for a federal case. And now how much his local case escalated. You've probably seen he's now been in CBS News, local Fox News, local every news. And of course, just like the media does, they're spinning every word that is said. They actually talked about one line from his show of Changemakers where he made a joke about, I thought I would get off because I was black. Ha ha. And that was the one line that the paper put in. Awesome. So anyways, for people that really want to know, and a lot of people are like, he doesn't deserve this, etc. And one of the last things Cash talked about was self-accountability. So I want to be very clear. The reason why he is in jail right now does not have to do with being at the protest. It has to do with parole violation, because his lawyer did not properly enter information, and it is the responsibility to make sure that it's all set. But the lawyer in many occasions has just said, you're good to go, but he only did 16 hours instead of the 5 days planned. Cash obviously thought that he was allowed to go just like every other time, which is exactly why he went to DC. I was talking on the phone with him when he got the actual go-ahead, because we were waiting to see if he was going to go before, to make sure he got the okay, and that is currently why he is being held right now. So it was a parole violation. His sentencing was supposed to be on February 11th. We'll see if that's the way it is. So that is where it is. And then the media making a lot of articles about him obviously does not help, because it makes him more of a public figure, and it makes it look like they paint him more as the gangbanger than the Cash that we all know. So it's going to be important that we write all these letters. And the other thing I'm going to ask is that you all be very kind in the comments as much as possible. So when people start to fight, don't fight back. Be kind and say, you can question them, but take the much higher ground. The fact that he has cultivated, and I've helped hopefully cultivate a group of people that know how to have conversation and know how to treat people with kindness, I think that is the biggest bonus that can possibly be had. So Kathleen, he is doing better. He actually, I'm going to give the update that Erica just said. Let's see. He got moved last night to a normal cell because he's been really isolated, which has been obviously very hard. He's not a general population yet, but he's able to order his commissary stuff. He's been able to talk on the phone. We talked a bunch. It's, $5 a call. Oh, it's still there. Let's see. Amazon. We'll be looking at books in a little bit, but yeah, if he's moved, he was able to order some basic stuff. He's got food, socks, underwear, all that good stuff. He's able to write. When he originally took my number, he had to write it into soap. So that's kind of how they keep you for a day and a half. And that's kind of why he was at a point where he's like, you know what? I'll be honest. He said, he's like, honestly, there's a lot of money coming in to help me, but what if it all fails? And what if I go to jail for 5 years and my kids don't have any money? And, I told him to stop thinking like that. Soon he said the same thing. I know Erica thought the same thing as well, which is we need to fight back. We need him out here in order to keep sending his message out there, plain and simple. There's other ways to do it if he is in jail, but that's a pain in the butt to play recordings on everything. But yeah, so I told him that no matter what, we've got his back. We'll do weekly shows to help support his kids. If indeed he does go to jail or prison for 5 years, whatever it is. But right now, let's try to get him out. That's my belief. And I think that's what everybody believes in and that's why people are donating and giving a bunch of money. So he is doing better as of last night. We actually got to laugh and have like a normal conversation. He's feeling a little better. And now that he's probably with general population, that's probably good. So as you can see, we're on YouTube. None of the other groups are letting us go live. I've heard that also, that anybody that is on the, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say conservative side, is now being blocked until after the inauguration. Welcome to America in 2021. All right. Don't read anything you don't want the judge to read. Be careful what you write. They read everything. Yep. Yeah. Anything you write. So we're going to actually have it sent to Erica. Erica is going to receive everything. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these up right now. I do want to say, as I'm doing this, I had a great conversation last night with an old friend for an hour, and we kind of battled it out. And in the end, I think there's a lot of realization that if you are not out of an echo chamber, and that goes for people on the right as well, if you're not watching things on both sides, you're doing yourself and the people around you a disservice because you don't fully know exactly what's going on. And it was interesting. Like, there was things that he had no idea about that he's like, no, that can't be. I'm like, there's video and there's this. And we got to a point where in America, we should be allowed to have a difference in opinion, and that's a big deal. All right, so if first I'm going to do, let's see. If you want to write Kash a letter, this goes to Erica's P.O. Box, Erica and Kash's P.O. Box. So if you want to write him a letter, or if you are donating via check, that's the place to do it. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat real quick. Hold on. So if you guys want to copy paste it, that's the place to do it. And then I'll give the Venmo stuff. Also, a lot of you guys have been doing the email. Well, let me do all these. Hold on. All right. Won't let me do. There we go. There you go. All right. That's in the comment box right now. You can see it. Everything's slow motion. There you go. So that's there. What else we got? Now, if you want to donate, now some people are donating to the email that we set up, which was helpcashkelly@gmail.com. Some people are donating directly to that. Erica, if you're watching, we actually have to set that up because I think it got a couple of things donated. We can figure that out. Just know that we probably won't pull the money for a few days on that. But this is where if you want to write letters and you don't want to write handwritten or anything, just send that to there. We've received a ton. Actually, one of the things I told Kash last night that definitely got him was I had 2 people's comments that I've read just in the boxes saying that because of how difficult 2020 was as a year, that literally starting to watch Kash and his videos kept them alive. Like, literally, there's people that are suicidal right now. 2020 sucked. And for him to know that I just quickly saw 2 out of 1,000 comments that said that he saved their lives is a lot for him. And I hope that that also has an impact on whomever is involved in this case. So send to that helpcashkelly@gmail.com. Thanks for Casey for setting that up. I haven't even looked in that box yet. Casey and Nikki have. And I believe as though I think Erica's getting access to it as well at one point. Now, if you do want to donate, we are still, of course, raising funds. And there's been a lot of the side arguments that Kash is a grifter, stealing money from people and taking people's money. I think everybody has long enough known that that is not true. And to those people commenting in the box, again, be nice to them. Yeah, just be nice. They don't realize that there's people all over the country, all over the world that have YouTube followings that want people to listen to them speak, and that's how they get paid. That's how they do news. That's how they do stuff. If there's any human being as modest as Kash in terms of when he takes the money and uses it for different things, I'll tell you one of the last things Kash did before he went in jail, which I was like, don't worry about it, is he owed me a decent amount of money from Christmas that I was helping him out with. And the last thing he wanted to make sure was to pay me back. And I kept trying to tell him no, and he still paid me back. So he is not a grifter. He is not anything like this. Is a message from Kash, which means, let's see, all Venmo, Kash, which it's from his phone, but it's from Erica. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle, putting in his bank account 2 or 3 times a day so it doesn't get, so she's doing it quickly so it doesn't get swiped. So make sure that it's in those. The ones that were sent to the other one, we will get it. The change.org, keep signing that. That's great. If there's anything to donate on there, don't do that, because I think that's actually just helping the nonprofit of change.org. And good for them, but we that doesn't actually, I don't think, reach us. Now, if you want to write a letter, you could look up the prosecutor. You can also write the prosecutor. So actually, here's the again, we'll take it. I don't know what the level of doxing. So this is going to go again to Erica. So write on the letter, this will be to Kash, but then care of Judge Philip P. Simon. That'll go to the P.O. box. That will be, again, used to give to checks to him. Let's see. Yeah, anything on the check wise, just write it out to Kash. If it's a money order, do that to Erica. But try not to do a money order. I don't like sending anything in U.S. mail. So try to do checks. If you do that, again, and we're not asking for anything from anybody. If you want to help, please be very, 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 very clear on that. And if there is some Christmas miracle and there's excess anything, I'm sure we'll give everything back to somebody in need that's going through something similar. All right, what else we got here? Said that. So if you want to write a letter, just like you're writing in the emails, and you want to write something direct and are handwritten or typed out, Judge Philip Simon, send it to Kash's P.O. box. So still put Kash on there so they know it's the right P.O. box. And then also, if you want to write, and this, now I have to be very, very, very clear, must be kind. So this is easy to find online. This is not doxing, because you can find it just by looking at any of the news articles. But if you wanted to write a kind letter, a very kind letter about what Kash has meant to you and done and what you believe in him to the prosecuting attorney, you could probably write an email. Again, keep it incredibly kind. This is being very clear. This is not meant to make anybody mad. This is literally to just say who Kash is and what he's done. So, and you can also look, his information is up all over the place. It's in every newspaper article. So you can look it up there. And if you want to write him an email, if you want to write him a handwritten letter, you can search that online as well. And again, anything else that you want to just write an email that we can keep and make sure that we print out, show helpcashkelly@gmail.com. I'm going to go through any other questions right now. No email accepted. Okay. So I guess you can't email. So you can look up his name that way. And then you can find the place to write a handwritten letter. Letters give directly to attorney. So you can actually write those letters also to that same box. I'm just seeing all the stuff coming in. Sorry, I wasn't looking at comments, and I'm seeing there's a lot of super chats. So again, this also goes to Kash. So thank you guys so much. I don't even know how much has been done, but it's been a decent amount. Thank you. I don't know who's calling me on the line. Letters I'll give directly to the attorney directly. So again, pretty much anything that wants to be sent handwritten, send it to this one right here. And anything that wants to go to Kash, letters for Kash, etc., any of that stuff will help as well. You can do it the Gmail. So both can be sent there. We'll figure it out from there. Anyways, that's the update for the day. If I'm allowed to go online from Be the Change, I'm going to try to do a What Made You Smile today. I think it's very odd that it's not letting me right now. So welcome to America. Have on a gila. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I love y'all. Nice ringtone. Yeah, that's a little Magnum PI. You're welcome, America. Anything else? Steven News, just having a pro by. Oh yeah. So if you guys want it one more time, just cash in a message. James has been in contact with Erica, Suni, etc. James is John's brother, who was actually let out, oddly enough. So ultimately, again, I know a lot of you guys are like, Kash is innocent, free. I'm like, there's issues that arose, and it was a misunderstanding and a mistake made by the lawyer to not put in the right days of when, and the fact that he was also supposed to be going to DC, and it's a parole violation. That's currently what we're dealing with. So with that said, that's where we're at. I'll keep doing updates as much as I can. Make sure you're following the YouTube page, because this YouTube page and the Be the Change, I'm just going to put them both because that's going to be, I guess, for the next 8 days, the way we communicate. youtube.com/C/Be the Change USA. So this is the only place you're going to be able to get stuff, I guess, from here on, oddly enough. Maybe if I go live just on my phone, we'll see how that works later. Maybe I'll try that. I know we're not supposed to be using Facebook today, but whatevs. Just got to make sure I communicate with you guys. All right. Have a great day. Love y'all. If you guys want, I saw that really cool post that Erica did where everybody had to finish the unite, don't fight, be a street light, because only you could be the change you wish to see in the world. And if you get too stressed out, remember to pray, America. Woo! Where's his subscribe button? Dang it, Kash. I'll just put up his picture. That's fitting enough, right? Boom. No. Yeah. No. Screw it. Bye, everybody.